Today, we're delving into the fascinating world of numismatics to explore the value and history of the 1943 wheat penny. If you're a coin collector or simply curious about the stories behind old currency, you're in for a treat. Let's dive in. Before we get into the specifics, let's talk about why the 1943 wheat penny is so special. You see, in 1943, the United States was in the midst of World War II, and copper was a precious commodity needed for the war effort. As a result, the U.S. Mint made an unprecedented decision to mint pennies using steel coated in zinc instead of the usual copper. However, a few rare 1943 pennies were mistakenly struck in copper, making them incredibly valuable and sought after by collectors. As of my last update, the value of a 1943 wheat penny can vary depending on its condition and any unique characteristics it may have. Since the 1943 penny is particularly sought after due to its composition, as most were made of zinc-coated steel due to shortages of copper during World War II, it could fetch a decent price. However, some rare 1943 pennies were mistakenly struck on copper planchets, making them highly valuable. If you believe you have such a rare piece, it's crucial to get it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service. For the most accurate and up-to-date valuation, I recommend checking with coin collectors or numismatic websites, or even consulting with a professional coin appraiser or dealer. They can give you a better idea of the current market value based on the coin's specific characteristics and condition. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1943 copper penny. While the steel version of the 1943 penny is relatively common and not worth much more than face value, the copper version is a different story altogether. In fact, a single 1943 copper penny can fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auction, depending on its condition and rarity. So, how can you tell if you've struck gold, or rather, copper with your 1943 penny? Well, there are a few key indicators to look out for. Firstly, the easiest way to distinguish a copper 1943 penny from its steel counterpart is by its color. While the steel pennies have a silver-gray appearance, the copper ones have a distinct reddish-brown hue. Additionally, you'll want to check the weight and magnetic properties of the coin, as copper pennies weigh slightly more and are non-magnetic compared to their steel counterparts. Now, let's delve into the history behind these rare coins. The story of the 1943 copper penny is one of intrigue and mystery. How did these coins come to be minted in copper amidst a sea of steel pennies? Some speculate that a few leftover copper blanks from the previous year found their way into the minting process, while others believe that mint employees intentionally struck a small number of copper pennies as collector's items. Whatever the true story may be, one thing's for certain: these coins hold a special place in the hearts of collectors around the world. And there you have it, folks. The fascinating tale of the 1943 wheat penny, from its humble origins to its lofty status as a prized collectible. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting out in the world of coin collecting, I hope you've enjoyed learning about this iconic piece of American history. Until next time, happy collecting.